Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Rob Walton Sr., and today I will be narrating this wonderful text, The ABCs of Black History. You can see it right here. All right, almost slipped out of my hands, but here we go right here by Rio Cortez, and it's illustrated by Lauren Simmer. Again, The ABCs of Black History. All right, come with me. It starts with the quote, "History is not the past, it is the present. We carry on our history with us. We are history," by James Baldwin. So let's get into the text. Let us march on till victory is won. A is for anthem, a banner of song that wraps us in hope. Let us know we belong. We lift up our voices, we lift them and sing from stages and street corners. Let freedom ring. B is for beautiful. I'm talking to you. Your voice, your height, your hair, your hue. B is for brave, for bright and for bold. For those who stood up even when they were told to step back, to stand down. Remember this place. B is for brotherhood, for believing in grace. C is for community, where we live, laugh, and eat. And for church, amen to that, where we worship, mourn, sing, and meet. Did you hear Reverend King preach on his dream of civil rights, human rights? A powerful theme. D is for diaspora, pulled from our homes. We were carried away in ships on the foam. To Haiti, to Cuba, America, and Brazil. Our names are different, new, but still. We are connected, then, now, forevermore, to that long ago, far away, that African shore. E is for explore, to study a place like Matthew Henson, the Arctic, Mae Jemison in space. E is for education, for expanding the mind, like Ruby Bridges, Linda Brown, the Little Rock Nine. The first Black children in all white schools. They opened the doors and they challenged the rules. F is for food, grown and farmed with our hands, worked and tilled from the land. For fried fish, ham hocks, amen somebody, warm buttermilk bread, or maybe the sharp taste of mustards instead. F is for folklore, by the light of the moon, for family, for freedom, for jumping the broom. G is for go, towards cities we were bound, for the great migration from country to town. From farming the land to the factory floor, we carried the blues on our backs, but not much more. H is for Harlem, those big city streets. We walked and we danced to our own jazzy beats. When Lewis and Bessie and Duke owned the stage, and Langston and Zora Neale Hurston the page. I is for imagine, invent, and innovative, for all of the ways we are so creative. And I just want to show you all of these wonderful people here. And I'll call them out. Alvin Ailey of the Alvin Ailey Dance Troupe. We have Jean-Michel Basquiat, the artist. We have Gwendolyn Brooks, the author. We have Madam C.J. Walker, the entrepreneur. We have George Washington Carver, the inventor. And we have DJ Kool Herc, the inventor of hip hop. J is for Juneteenth. We were finally free, or so we hoped, in this moment of glee. J is for Jouvert. When the drummers drum drum, from Trinidad, Grenada, and Haiti, they come. K is for kin, our fathers and mothers, our sisters, elders, our sisters and brothers. K is for Kwanzaa, which honors that band and that bond. Ask Habari Gani, and we might respond. Umoja, unity. Kunji Jakalia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujama, cooperative economics. And Nia, purpose. Kumba, creativity. And Imani, faith. L is for love. For love. L is always for love. M is for march. For lifting our feet. Taking the movement. The calls to the street. Black Lives Matter. Ain't that the truth? Every breath, every dream, every thought, each idea, each impossible scheme. The might of our message is easy to hear. The drumbeat of hope is louder than fear. N is for newspapers. We started our own to tell our stories and let it be known. We deserve the front page. We deserve to be seen and to also be featured in slick magazines. O is for organize, for getting together, to sit in and boycott, to make our lives better. Thank you, Fred Hampton. Thank you, Diane Nash, for not being afraid of the possible clash with police and people who shouted and teased. Because of you, we can go where we please. P is for power. It's part of our core. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it must roar. Like a panther, isn't that right, Huey P? Power for people like you and like me. And who do you think has more power than most? The President Obama was first to that past. And he was first to that post. But Shirley Chisholm, unbossed and unbought, came so much closer than most people thought. A black woman could, which just goes to show, P is for possible, so we glow on, child glow. Q is for queens. Behold and bow down. Shield your eyes from the shine of their crowns. And I need to show you this. Our black women are queens. Your mom, your dad, your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your grandma, they are queens and they should be honored as such. R is for rise, to reach for the top, relentlessly striving, refusing to stop. Like ball players, boxers, and gymnasts who fly, sprinters, and chatters who zoom right on by. Old records, old thinking, a sight to behold. They went for the win, and they grabbed the gold. Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Shani Davis, Gabby Douglas, Gabby Douglas, and Althea Gibson. S is for scientists who charted the stars, studied the bees, and took care of our hearts. For Benjamin Banneker, Patricia Bath, for Katherine Johnson, beautiful math. S is for soul, how sweet the sound. From the croon of Sam Cooke, whoa, 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 to the wail of James Brown. Ha, hit me down. Brother Ray on the keys. That's what I say. Sister Thorpe dressed in mink. And Queen Aretha sang, you better think. T is for Tuskegee, an all-black school where students learn trades and toil with tools. And that's how we rise, said Boss Booker T. But another smart man just didn't agree. W.E.B. Du Bois said, industry's fine, but I think it's better to work on your mind. They had different ideas, but here's what's true. In their own ways, they were thinking of me and you. U is for United States. The story is tough. The birth of a nation was often deadly for us. We the people in the land of the free, no one who was enslaved would agree. U is for unbroken, unshaken, unbound, like Harriet Tubman, who went underground, took back her freedom and freed hundreds more, then was a spy in the Great Civil War. But when the states were united again, the fight for our freedom and lives didn't end. So U is for unfinished. This American tale with courage and strength, we will prevail. V is for vote. Do you know what that means? The freedom to pick and choose as you please. The freedom to choose who makes the rules, who has the power, who gets the tools to make their lives better. And this is why we fight. The freedom to vote is a true civil right. W, one of my favorite letters. W is for writers whose wisdom and words bring to life worlds where our voices are heard. Rappers and poets, songwriters too, all those who spin from our point of view. X is for Brother Malcolm, Malik El Shabazz, known as Red Malcolm, Little El Hajj. By any means necessary, he insisted on change. Starting with the X, he reclaimed his name. Y is for young, gifted, and black, as you all are. Like Lady Lorraine, who never looked back. She wrote of big dreams in rooms so small, it's hard to believe they were dreams in it at all. Lorraine and her work moved Nina Simone, so much that Nina made work of her own. Young, gifted, and black, a banner of song that wraps us in hope and let us know that we do belong. Z is for zenith, the highest, the peak, the top of the mountain King said we would reach. He won't get there with us, but still we march on, rising and rising like the sun with the dawn. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Again, this is the ABCs of Black History by Rio Cortez, illustrated by Lauren Simmer. I'm so very, very humbled to have you with me and to be able to participate in such a great project. Again, Reverend Dr. Walton. All right? Love you all.